to today's match. Borussia Dortmund against Arsenal.
Soon. So it's away we go then. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
I think an awful lot's going to be asked of this fella Zubamendi here. But being such a smart player, I expect him to pass the test with flying colours. He's making up the extra centre half at times, as well as making those deep, long runs towards the box. I think a cracking player with a very disciplined game.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. De Bruyne. De Bruyne is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he? Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Martinelli absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a...
Mbappe! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And it's Borussia Dortmund who take the lead. Well, how's that for a class finish?
That's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Borussia Dortmund have fired themselves in front.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the number one contender, and he's done it again.
Borussia Dortmund are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Just eases him off the ball. Mbappe driving on and making good progress. The ball has bounced loose now. Thuram puts his foot on the gas, thinks about the shot. Isaac! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
De Bruyne with the short one. And now they can spring out of defence. Rice. Arsenal disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Rice does really well to win the ball there. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And it's Rice. Here comes big header! And again! And it's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability.
There's the whistle for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. We're already back up and running after half-time. And he is going into that little black book. And here's Madueke. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
That's clear cut. It's a free kick. Defending of the desperate variety.
Arsenal clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Oh, that's fabulous. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Opts to play it back. That's tidy. Plenty to Martinelli! Goal! Arsenal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Arsenal take the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on? Or even better, can they get another? That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
That's a cute ball. Raya gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. And here's Mbappe. Foden. Now there's a fine ball. And the finish! Goal! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
This is quite a battle.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Havertz.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end.
And this is Griezmann. Chance, surely! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And that for him is goal number 10. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
De Bruyne. Saka. Now it's Thuram. Plays a sharp little ball here. That is good alertness. Gabriel.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
And that's it. Borussia Dortmund have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted. So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle, and here we go. Oh, there's a probing ball, and the pass is intercepted. And this is Van Basten.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Van Basten, he has found a way through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's a cute ball. Batistuta, and he's away. Big chance! Chance! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
That has been slung wide. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Taken back almost at once. Rodri. And he's played it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's shifting through the gears here. Suarez unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. It's a pretty loose pass. Still goalless at the moment. Now it's Raul. Cafu.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Half an hour played now. Cafu cuts it out. Now it's Luis Suarez.
Pretty robust defending.
Played back in. Batistuta. Wonderful save by Vitor Bayer. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. Cafu deals with that comfortably. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that's a key interception. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Rodri. Now, can they get him away? He is through here. Big chance! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one. What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Borussia Dortmund have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
And this is Batistuta. And the finish! And yes, it's there! piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But
And that'll be the final action of the first half. Reflections on the first half?
Borussia Dortmund clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Borussia Dortmund sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Chance to deliver. And he gets rid in a hurry. Nicely aimed pass. Raul. Roberto. And that interception was most necessary. And it's Cruyff. Now it's Luis Suarez. And he's only too happy to take that back. Couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half. Park Ji-sung threads one in. Now it's Park Ji-sung. Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Borussia Dortmund perhaps contemplating their next change here. Rodri. Nakata. And he was quick to react. No way through there. Dembele. Can he get it through? Looking for the run. Mbappe! They've done it! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Borussia Dortmund really were asking there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Now the ball in. And he's cut it out. Shot a goal! Sticks it away! Do not write them off! Back they come! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
We have ourselves... And the shot! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And they're back in front! Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop? Great chance! It's in! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. So the lead now is 2.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Oh, well played. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Raul.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Gets a good foot in there. Dembele. Knocks it into space. And he cuts out the supply. Beckenbauer is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
No messing about. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Looking to play him in. Nakata, a mighty effort! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Neymar. And that's been won straight back. Tries to play it through. Neymar finds himself offside. And there goes the final whistle. Borussia Dortmund can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results driven as they went about their business in an efficient manner. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
So just...
একটু পরে
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's down to business here. Inviting looking ball, that. Fabio Cannavaro, Jim. Some people credit him with making defending fashionable again.
I didn't know it had gone out of fashion, Peter, but yeah, his exploits certainly led to the guys at the back getting a bit more credit.
Yeah, and I'm sure for you that's a very welcome development.
And long overdue.
Messi. To Beckham. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And it's Beckham. Messi. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And the pass is intercepted. Beckham. That's an imaginative pass. It's a mighty effort! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Aimed beyond the defence. Caught offside that time. Van Dijk. Milan deciding to turn to the long ball now. That is pretty evident.
Yeah, it is clear that they've decided to take a more direct route to goal now, but, you know, they can't just continue doing this and make it predictable. And importantly, they've got to look to win the second ball. If they do that, they should get right up the pitch.
Yeah, they really should. Haaland chips it through. Isak. Well, it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Well read, nice interception. Borussia Dortmund looking to pass their way through. And here's Raul. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Haaland! Beckham is flagged offside. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Beckenbauer to Gerrard. And it's Messi. Engages and forces him off the ball. Played out wide. And here's Messi. And the first 45 minutes are up. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So your views on the first half?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but to up their quality too.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. There's the start of the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
He looked really lively there. Absolutely fizzed one at goal. Xavi Alonso played into space. Now that's well seen too. Messi. Oh, some tackle that. Spread out to the left. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Park Ji-sung was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Raoul. Oh, that's neat. It's Raoul! It's loose now and they want to get it back. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Oh, crack. That is Stuta! Oh, taken with style. He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Borussia Dortmund have penetrated for the first time.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
And he's running through. Haaland! And he was there to get
That's
a
a
vital
great
touch.
Oliver Kahn.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
What a goal, Shavash.
And we have our very first corner. He's had a shot! Another save.
Great stop
Another
from the
save.
keeper. That was something else. He's definitely coming out on top at the moment.
It's their second corner of the game. And he can clear it away. He's gone for goal! Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Great defending, strong and determined.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And this is... Oh, he's been caught on it here! Knocks it into space.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Gerrard, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, that's a key interception.
Milan really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
And this is Bale. Bale unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Bale. And a chance! Danger averted for now. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Nakata. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Yeah, it was never a match that was going to
Tidak.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So that's got things underway. Looking for the run. Can he spark a counter here?
Peter, I think there's a good chance that opposition strikers today will have their work cut out with Vitor Baia, simply because he's been a high achiever all through his career, and that winning mentality.
And Batistuta! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Oh, that's clever. Xavi Alonso. Mendy. And that has been cut short. Beckham. Now this could be a chance. Gerrard! Goal! Sporting! And Sporting score first. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
Now it's Guardiola. And here's Forlan. Now it's Torres. Oh, nice touch. Beckham. Can he get it through? Now it's Hazard. He's through here. And Batistuta!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Nicely shaped ball. No luck with that dink over the top. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Mendy. Rodri. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. He's in a great position here.
Borussia Dortmund certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Oh, they can break here. And it's Forlan. Just a bit on the firm side. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Borussia Dortmund.
Takes a shot! Goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Well, we all know, Peter, that this is a team capable of breaking extremely quickly. The opposition should have been alive to the danger, but they fell in.
He's been bundled over. That is a foul. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
Well, this is his opportunity to make the stage his own here.
Fallen! Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific. Terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
Beckham, the regular corner taker. Thuram gets rid without sophistication. Beckenbauer. Gerrard. And here's Forlan. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And it's Gerrard. Now, can they get him away? Forlan was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Isak. Sporting appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition.
And he shoots! And he opts to go forward. Neither of these two want to come off second. Fallen! And that is doing no harm at all. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected. It's a corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Xavi Alonso goes short.
Borussia Dortmund really can't be faulted.
Oh, that's ambitious. And that's a real chance missed.
Cafu fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Corner number 2 then. And he's there to belt it away. Oh, it's come loose. And here's Azar. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He won't be happy with that one. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Haaland! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Threads one in. He has found the way through. And Batistuta! No, poor contact, nothing on the shot. Forlan. Now it's Beckham. Holland. Oh, and the shot! Oh, what about that? Late in the day, this could well be it. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
Borussia Dortmund making another change here. Well, and the referee brings it to a close. Borussia Dortmund perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strongly protected area. But the centre of their defence looked open and very, very unsafe.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, we're on. Looking for options. And it's Figo. Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's nice. He is through here. Well, defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had... That is good alertness. And here's Nunez. Perez. And he's there to belt it away. Oh, super ball. And Park Ji-sung!
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
Looking wide. Oh, important interception. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. Can he get onto this? He's found a way through. Figo crosses.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
And this is Batistuta. Now it's Figo. Can he get it through? Perez gets into some space. That has not gone well. Wilshere. Wilshere will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Wilshere. Wilshere! Goal! Barcelona! And that is a goal worthy of unification. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Barcelona have fired themselves in front.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Rodri, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now that looks a decent ball. Batistuta. Now here's the delivery.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
And he's managed to get free. In again. There's the header! It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Well, I don't think he could have asked for a better ball in there, Peter. All he had to do was get in position.
Oh, what has happened here? Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
It's a promising position. He's having a shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And it's a goal! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
Barcelona take the lead. Off the post! And the half-time whistle goes. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again.
Isak, shot a goal! They've done it! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
So all square and not for the first time.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Perez. He's having a go! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Chance here to counter. That's a cute ball. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Nunez really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
That is a brilliant interception.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Isak receives it in a good position here. No way through. Cleared away. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Isak. Perez looking understandably energised after his goal. Oh, can he get onto this? Cafu. Great vision. Caught offside that time. He's in plenty of space here. Thuram attempts clearance.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Now it's Isak. Nicely weighted ball. He's got away. Well, that is one way to stop him. Referee has just said play on. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Nice interception, well timed. Isak gets flagged offside. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
He's in a great position here. Isak.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Nunez. And here's Figo. Perez. Perez! Oh, what about that? Late in the day, this could well be it. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Barcelona take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
And the referee brings it to